Campbelltown for a history-making match. It's the first national Panasonic to come to the satellite city, and it's the first night television match ever to be played at the beautiful Illawarra Park, and a huge crowd has turned out. So we're off and running now before a crowd of around 11,000 at Illawarra Park. Very little breeze blowing as Taylor goes across and takes it, but that little fumble by Taylor left him open for Seamus O'Connell to make a fairly heavy tackle. Here comes Growth. Four of them going in to make the tackle.
Well, that's a traditional start for four-quarter football. The ball was returned from the kick-off, a good chase by Illawarra. They're going to try and put a lot of pressure on Parramatta in these opening minutes of the match. Stan
Jerd is tackled 10 metres on his side of the halfway, and here's the first penalty coming. He too formerly played with Souths, as did Mackey, as did McPherson.
As did Peter Smith.
And as did Peter Smith. So there's been plenty of South Sydney Illawarra exchanges down through the years. And the big man is away. Growth running onto the ball is Mark Laurie. Back inside it goes. And that's Brett Kenny backing up. Kenny's gone down to the 10-metre line. Throws the pass. And it's into touch. I just fancy Peter Wynn didn't realise what the tackle count was then. I think he took it one play too far. This is Hunt. Hunt getting through some fragile stuff. Mosley turning it back in for Sharp. Wynn. 18 metres from the line. Illawarra been under pressure since the second quarter started. Sterling a run around on Price, and Price it is who's tackled. Almost in front of the uprights. Sterling back in from Mosley. It went behind him. Up goes the kick. Looks too deep for mine. Oh, he let it bounce in goal. It's a try. That's unforgivable. Stan Jerd. Stan the man has scored the try. This fullback has let this ball bounce. Sure, it looked like it was going to be too deep, but you can't take the risk. You've got to get it out of the kitchen. It's too hot in there. And look at this. And here comes Jerd, minding his own business, scoring a try.
Under the new rules, Kelly would have been entitled to start the play with a tap from the quarter line anyhow, so he should not have taken the punt in any way, shape or form. Maybe he lost the ball in the lights, but we can see here the ball bounces, and the football, the shape it is, you never know where it's going. Back it goes to Stan Jerd, and he crosses for the 4 points.
Stan Jerd, the try scorer. They don't come often for Stan, but he loves them when they do. Conversion successful from Neil Hunt, 6 points to 0 in favour of Parramatta. Michael Bolt, now Mackey, this is Smith, and they've lost the ball. Price comes up with it, immediately on his feet, and he takes another 5 metres of ground with him. To the left for Sterling, now to Kenny. Cut out ball, Jackson ran onto it perfectly. He left that ball a little bit late. No, he didn't. Not according to Eric Growth, he didn't anyway. And Growth is in to score. Growth scores the try. I think when you see it on the replay, you'll probably agree that my first comment was maybe the right one. When young Jackson hit onto this pass by Kenny, he's got players left and right, but he holds on, and then he gets it to Growth. And then Grove says, I'll get you out of this pickle, young man. Watch this. Crash. In he goes to score. Here's the Foster's Lager replay.
A beautiful ball here by Brett Kenny. Threw it into the hole, and Brian Johnson angled back into that gap. He was able to take the pass. He was caught in a tackle by Carberry, but popped it up to Growth. And have a look at Growth's balance here. He drops the shoulder. He's able to get his legs out of the way of Kevin Kelly and go across for a tremendous wing three-quarters try.
Here's Hunt. Oh, I don't like that, Neil. You don't like it, neither do I, he said. Parramatta leading Illawarra by 10 points to 0. You're watching the national Panasonic on a Wednesday. So it's Illawarra with the ball, and a good run by McIndoe again. He's got plenty of speed, this fellow. It's his second long run. Smith. Taylor down injured at the moment. He got a smack in the face, apparently. This is Carberry. 6 more tackles, says the referee. Play just inside the 22 line. This is Mackey cutting out one, finding Hardy. He holds Jackson at bay, gets it away to Mannix. Taylor back on his feet. Out from dummy half goes Brown. That's Seamus O'Connell, the number 11 with the headband. They're only 8 metres from the Parramatta line. Michael Bolt back in the top grade. Last time we saw Illawarra, he was being kept in reserves. From Worthington to Mackey. Carberry's about a metre from the line, but the Eels' defence holds tight. That's the turnover. Parramatta coming up with a scrum. Kenny to Laurie, a bad ball, and then Taylor looked to me as though he'd overrun it. And the ball lost by Taylor. Hardy. Mackey. He's a light stepper, Mackey. Hardy's with the ball, and he'll play it about 20 metres out. Carberry. 10 metres from the line. This is Worthington. That's a penalty. Peter Wynn was never onside. 2 metres from the line, the Steelers desperately trying to pick up their first points. Here's the replacement in jumper number 17. It's Crossland. Worthington across to Kelly, a cut-out ball. It seemed to touch the Eels. It doesn't matter anyway because upfield, Paul Upfield, the lock forward, has scored. Wide out. So Parramatta has been broken by the Steelers as this ball went along, and it did touch Laurie's arm. And Upfield picked it up and went into that corner. Here's the Foster's Lager replay.
Illawarra had the numbers here. Laurie put his hand to the ball going for the intercept, wasn't able to hold it. It went onto Upfield. He scooped it up and crossed for a very important Illawarra try.
McPherson's kick has got plenty of height, and it's just wide as we see the scoreline remain at 10 points to 4 in favour of Parramatta. The tap to be taken down on the Parramatta quarter. Another try for Illawarra would really bring us into a cliffhanger of a situation. We had plenty of excitement last Wednesday. We could be in for the same tonight. Crossland playing the ball 15 metres out from the Parramatta line. Runners going every which way. Eventually Hardy comes up with it. Price around the legs. They haven't been asked to make many tackles, but gee, he's made plenty. Across from Kelly, taken by Brown. Brown gets it back to Kelly. Kelly stands and pops it out the back. Mackey runs with the ball, looks to try and get another runner, but can't. 10 metres from the Parramatta line. Pressure for the Eels. Oh, Michael Bolt through the big dummy. Kelly came through. It's a try! Did he drop the ball or not? No, it's a try. Hold it. No, he's ruled that he lost it. Well, the referee was about to give the try, there's no doubt. And he did what a good ref should do. He took a look at his touch judges. Bugged him. 15 out from the line. To the blind side for Sterling again. That's Price. 11 metres out from the line. Wide to the left now. Jerd. Armstrong, Tony Armstrong, former Shark, getting ready to come on. So is Graham Setri for Parramatta, as Mears goes to within a couple of metres. Setri in the headgear. Across. Oh, Sterling was going to... He was going to do wonders with that in his own mind, but he forgot the vital ingredient of catching the thing first. That's Peter Smith, hit by Kenny, got it to Worthington, onto upfield. Now it's gone across to Michael Bolt. Don't very often see a hooker playing on the wing, but that's where we found Michael Bolt. He's lost it. It'll be a scrum just inside the 22 line. Mears is the dummy half. Jensen goes back in behind the play the ball. 20-metre run for Mears.
Mears has played very well since John Mooney put him onto the field, and I don't think you'll see him out of this Parramatta side for too long.
Price was about to give it to Setri. Pull back out of it. Mosley sweeps it to the right. Sterling with a field goal. Sterling with the drop goal takes them to 11-4. He's been in everything, as I said earlier tonight, Peter Sterling. They set this up nicely, Parramatta. I can see now why Price held back that pass to Setri. 11-4, Parramatta leading. Mosley to the 22 line. Now what have they got cooked up? They've got a big forward out wide, Bugden. Here he comes.
Isn't he taking some stopping?
Former Rothmans medalist. Kenny's the dummy half. Sterling gets off the left foot, swerves off the right. He picks up Ray Price, and Price is a metre short of the line on 5. Setri's the dummy half. To Sterling. There's Brett Kenny. Out the back for Sterling. Long ball. They've got to score. Yes, Neil Hunt goes in to score for the Eels. Neil Hunt is the try scorer. Hunt's kick. It's successful. So a good kick by Neil Hunt, converting his own try. And the Parramatta Eels are leading the Illawarra Steelers 17-4.